Man, y'all said Lil Baby was washed. Y'all said his flow was tired and that his album would flop. But guess what? I guess the consumer said different. Future Rising and welcome back to the Hip Hop Hammock. It's your boy J Rod. Make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe. Lil Baby album WHAM is predicted to sell anywhere between 125 and 130,000 copies in its first week, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 200 albums chart. Now there's a deluxe version of WHAM as well, which stands for Who Hard Is Me, but it's only available for purchase at Lil Baby's Motown Record Shop, which you can get for $4.99. Now the album features Travis Scott, Future, Young Thug, Glorilla, Rod Wave, Rollo, and 21 Savage. Now the track that everybody's going crazy about is the track called Running This Ish, which is produced by Weezy, which is on the deluxe version. Now fans are speculating that he's dissing Gunna again on this track. Lil Baby raps, made a squirt had to pop me a black pill. In LA let her go off of Maxville. I don't care what he did, he's a rat still. I said what I said, don't at me. Street rapper contract, top athlete, 2 N's at the top, that was last week. I don't care what he did, he a rat still. I said what I said, don't at me. So I guess that's the bar that supposedly is supposed to be taking shots at Gunna. Now attorney Steve Sado, who's very known in Atlanta, who also worked on the T.I. gun charges case, tweeted about Gunna being called a snitch. Steve tweets, love the street rules and the dry snitching comments on the fake outrage. Same old ish. Both were charged with a RICO. Both faced 20 years in prison. Both pleaded to the RICO. Regardless, I'm more than willing to accept the blame for this great deal. He also said in a second tweet, I was Gunna attorney, but I'm not speaking on his behalf. This long post is solely to set out the truth. Gunna did not cooperate and did nothing and said nothing to cause harm to Thug's case. He spent 8 months in jail and was released on December of 2022 after entering the Alfred plea. Gunna's plea could not be used at Thug's trial, and he was never named as a witness. He received a 5-year suspension sentence with no reporting, no travel restrictions, no living restrictions, and no probation. Over the last 2 years, for the media reports, he has performed all over the world, achieved international fame and recognition, and earned millions of dollars. Conversely, Thug went to trial and eventually pled guilty and nolo after spending 30 months in jail. Received 15 years of probation and reported with reporting conditions and is not even allowed in Atlanta. Those that have and continue to badmouth Gunna, get over it. Enough said. Now that was Steve Soto, the attorney that negotiated Gunna's Alfred plea that he took. Now, the general public will always have a snitching title on Gunna because the video that went viral over 2 years ago in December of 2022 had him admitting that YSL was a game. Let's take a listen.
Affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a game, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the game.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the game to the detriment of my community. YSL as a game must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
Now, Alfred plea is a guilty plea in a criminal case where the defendant maintains their innocence. Now, the defendant admits that there's enough evidence for the prosecution to likely convince a judge and a jury to find him guilty, but the defendant accepts a sentence imposed, basically like a lesser charge, but you maintain your innocence on record. Now, Lil Baby told Charlamagne the God over a month ago in an interview that he and Gunna don't have a relationship, and he pretty much dodged directly answering the questions about any beefs that they may have. Take a listen.
Relationship with you and Gunna right now?
I don't got no relationship, you know.
Mm-hmm. The internet says you can't make hits without Gunna. So do you think y'all ever make music again?
They don't never say anything. How many hits I got?
Absolutely.
So that don't even make
50
sense.
records. And you said ain't never saying nothing about it, nigga. You know you was a rat and everybody thought you was talking about it.
Yeah, but everybody, it's just the internet where they gonna create. I talk about rats in every song I had since I started rapping.
Lil Baby's album WHAM is out now on all DSPs. I listened to the album, man, about 3 times, and it's not a bad album. I like it. Out of the 15 tracks, I like about 11 or 12. Get in the comments, man. Let me know what you think. about Lil Baby's new album WHAM and the subs that he sent towards Gunna. According to the internet, do you think that Gunna is going to respond? And also, do you think that Gunna got a bad route by taking the Alfred plea in the state of Georgia, leaking the video of his plea, knowing that he would be labeled a snitch? And what do you think about the WHAM album? Do you feel it? Do you like it? Or is it pretty much the same thing that you expected from Lil Baby? I mean, now looking back in hindsight, Thug took a similar deal in order to go home early for the holidays. He is currently serving a 15-year probation. Man, the streets. Y'all can have them street stuff, man. I'll be on the sidewalk. There's plenty of women over there. You heard? Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's your boy J Rob with the Hip Hop Hammock. Peace.